In my opinion, participating in the International Conference on Smart Mobility is a very important step towards achieving the awareness of new technologies, exchanging ideas between different stakeholders. For example, in this conference, it's amazing to see people from government, industry, young generation, students, and decision makers together in one room, exchanging ideas how to advance mobility in our region, definitely in Egypt and the whole area. So one of the examples here that we talk about the challenges faced by different entities. When it comes to technology, is not only the only thing. We have technology, you have policymakers, we have the new data streams, we have AI. All those things will enable us through different sessions. So the mix between sessions is quite, I would say, covering. In the conference, we had the opportunity to go through different formats. For example, we did some keynote speeches. We had the opportunity to exchange ideas in the panel discussions, technical or scientific paper presentations. Around these sessions, we were able to learn more about the new trends of mobility, along with the idea of having different use cases around the world. And we learned, for example, US, what they're doing, Canada, and the region here in Middle East. All those things will support the idea or support the notion of having a full comprehensive smart mobility ecosystem in the area, and at the same time increase the awareness of the young generation and maybe young researchers, grad school students to work more towards having comprehensive smart mobility in the region. In terms of smart mobility ecosystem, there are 5 main pillars we need to work on. The first one related to infrastructure itself. Second one related to the mode, the vehicle. Are you using? Should be the advanced one. Third one related to the people acceptance, how much they accept such technology to use. Fourth one related to the digital part, which is the AI data exchange. And the fifth one, this is the main enabler, is the policy and legislation. So in a high level, you cannot work without achieving those 5 main pillars. The first one, infrastructure, basically think about it as a physical part. You have the marking, you have the traffic signals, all of these things in order to advance technologies and enable the car, the advanced one, which is the second enabler, to run on streets. When it comes to people acceptance, some people don't believe in technology. They're not afraid, for example, if you're an autonomous car, maybe they are not willing to be part of this, and they're afraid that maybe there is something wrong will happen. I'm not willing to use such technology. So people acceptance, awareness is very important. That's why such conference is important to support the idea of raising the awareness of the technology. And then you have the part of digital part, like for example, how you use connectivity between traffic signals in order to exchange data. Because think about it, the car is a standalone cell phone moving. So such car should receive information in immediately, real-time manner in order to act and react to certain traffic conditions. Fifth one, and the most important one, the policy and legislation. Now, if you don't have enough law and policy to protect the technology and the people, let's say an accident happened to autonomous car, right? So who should be liable? Who should be responsible? So such laws and regulation will allow you to achieve or to deploy such technologies in the future. Long story short, we want to make sure that we have the 5 main pillars and not necessarily that we have them in all over the city. I'm not saying that the whole Egypt should have the 5 main pillars, no. Maybe you can start with new development areas, let's say Alamein or New Capital, all those little areas. You can dedicate it one place that has the 5 main pillars, and you can have a quick deployment, and which will be expanded later, maybe in the upcoming years.